Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold up.
I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash.
I gotta get the charger.
Honey,
Sup, John?
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Ponchos and slickers, usually a necessity buy whenever you make your way to Hard Rock Stadium this time of year. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they interplay in this one. They've been buoyed by getting two home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Really good on D.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is a big-arm guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws. Actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
Sorry about that.
Red 80.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
I don't have many.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
All right. I hope you can. If not, it's good.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, they hits Jermaine Kearse.
I'm always too far away from it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't have the best D. I've got a good offense, though.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
Cam has all the skills that you're looking for. The arm that can do everything. The ability to run, hard to bring down because of his size. But the joy that he plays the game, I think that's his stock in trade. That's his calling card. That's what sets him apart from other players.
Oh, my.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
How far? 80
Christian
yards on the
McCaffrey
first play
with
for a
an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's go.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things,
it's overturned.
First day Miami as they get set to start the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
He
will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Play Madden.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
And first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
That's Christian McCaffrey.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
2 rushes, 92
That'll be a New England
yards.
first down, a gain of 12.
Oh, I love Mesh.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. On the ground, Rodgers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I think the backup got
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He can't get him down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's his Carolina days.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
This is first.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rush.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Flushed out right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Rodgers. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, they have that one sniffed out.
Yeah,
excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I did not
19
know
yards
that
there on the catch and run.
I'm really good defense that might not show.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. A screen to Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Able to slither by. Gets around him. Good.
All right, I got to see what's going on. My offense isn't going to be doing great. Brian Hoyer. All right, Christian McCaffrey. All right, we're going to go. That's just bad. How he got hurt. Medical center. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's 2 weeks. Wow.
Blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's the bad part.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And it...
Happened before for me. Is it charging? There we go, it's charging.
Indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
That was it.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I'm not punting. Gotta go for a long one. Pats hurts.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4.
Just gotta make sure I don't get sacked.
To throw is Newton.
He's good.
And he hits his man, Matthews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
A very solid gain of 27. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I had to
now
call
the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Sacks, you have to call timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Slipped.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. A final shot before the break. Newton to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
31 yards.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
We're doing not the best against Miami. I would be actually not.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here we go on 4th down.
Oh, my.
And an alley to run.
Oh,
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Oh, my team jukes so
Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
It was a good return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I was going in for the sack before, and I just went.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's
Geno
really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd say the staff is up in the booth watching the game. They may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
They also need good
runs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I only have 1 run.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to force it into Edelman there, but it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup.
first
They'll wind
down.
up getting 10 back
Never
as
gotten
that
a
sets
first
them up
down
for
on
third
those.
down.
3rd and 2s.
When you throw a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Let's go.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I like the guy.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. To throw again on second down. Newton or Nardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Cam Newton with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford, and Josh Hill has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Stafford on first down. And that's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. To throw again. Stafford. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He's got his man. It's Kearse. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. To throw on third down. Stafford caught here by Bell. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Get on the field, defense.
On 2nd down and 4. Stafford, and he's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matt Judon. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Don't get nervous.
Newton's going to throw it. Rodgers brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on a tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Newton escaping the pressure right. He was looking for Buck Allen as running back that time. And it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And Newton's going to keep it. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense